partner in Dumao as 9Z decided to take the B site.
Gonna fight away with the P2000, but that's a lovely opening frag to the series from Try. And he even doubles up with the P250 as well. Nice shots, and then next shows his hand toward A, and that is actually in the end where the bomb is going. NQZ is kind of stuck in transition as well. He was maybe mid-rotation to go back toward the back of that. Maybe look to try and split A, and David will get the opening toward Coldzera. It's always weird seeing that in the kill feed, because of course Coldzera's actual full name is Marcelo David. A nice shots from NQZ though. Dumao comes in and finishes off the low HP player, but Max is about to creep up toward heaven here. We've got one low HP player in front of him. Dumao manages to spam down the second and hits a beautiful...
They've gotten it for free here. No contest whatsoever, but NQZ and Cold have chimed in for 3 kills apiece. Just DGT and Try left up, and his retaking of mid has worked out wonderfully.
His AWPer right now. Switches back and hits a really important headshot, but there's more coming his way. Lovely second, but it activates NQZ to use his utility. So it works out as a 3v2, and look at the double flank coming in from the CT side. NQZ might finish this one off anyway, all by himself, but DGT is about to shift into 2 players coming his way, and that's a perfect... And actually he'll fall right away and deploy his Molotov. That's a great timing on it, but there's David. That Molotov just wasn't deep enough to push him back, and actually he goes straight through it to go for the gun. Respect. Why not? Take advantage of what you have, and that's a missed shot from NQZ as well. That activates David for more. And Lato has to bail out the situation. Cold fighting away on the edge of the site as well. 3 versus 4. They have that Galil still on DGT, but Dumao's on this flank. If he can find this kill toward Max, this retake is very much on, but there's the Tech-9 showing up. Cold now going to get stuck. He got pushed actually from DGT at UMP, but he has to hop back into the corner. He can re-smoke that Molotov though, and Cold always lurked up from under canals through the E-box position. He's taken 2 kills for himself. Lato will not let Try run away. Now David is here, but he's here in a 1 versus 5, and the smoke is about to fade. Looking for next, finds one, but only the one. Now, this is not going to be a long time ago though. We're going for a very fast play in toward the B site, and Buddha just holds down Masson with the AUG and comfortably deals with that. 00Nation really trying to change up the pace in this round. And it's absolutely...
A little bit dry. Deagle on NQZ and fast from Coldzera gets a lot of damage onto DGT, but at the end of the day, the map, that part of the map is retained. Mid is held strong, and 00Nation decided to opt in for another B main play, but it's not going well for them. Buddha and Max do fantastic work, and
to look for something. Cold ready, but Flash most certainly helped out as he tried to push a little bit closer in toward the mid doors. And David is happy to use that table as a flint to go for some frags of his own. The team manages to recover the spray toward Lato and NQZ. 2 eco frags for him. Third as well, and up Jules in this round. Next, playing with the angle, ready to shoulder peek, ready to fight. In comes the flash, but David spots it. There's going to be more players coming his way, and he deals with both. Great stuff. And he can fall away with that advantage as well, but Max walks into Dumao still. Keeps the round alive. 20 seconds to go. Buddha's still in E-box, and whether they know it or not, well, they certainly know it now. He's now under a lot of pressure, and Dumao headshots him too, and Lato removes DGT. 3 versus 2, switched around instantly. David trying to recover, does, but 4 HP to spare. Bomb will go down with 8 seconds to go, and Dumao's holding for the position. It's Try 1v2, NQZ close ups, and the edge of the smoke gets removed, and Try's going super aggressive to try and recover the situation, and Lato is just still there waiting for him. David is going to retake that position, but he's got 2 players coming his way. Finds one, and I think he knows that Lato is in that corner. Spray through the door, not going to work out. The AK is just stronger. A wall bang and a smoke bang could be about to push 00Nation to this first map, but Buddha is still fighting back. Lato needs his frag, but he's whiffed it through the doors. Barely even saw Buddha, I think, so it's not really a whiff, to be fair. That does him a disservice. But Dumao is flanking Max in the E-box position, and he gets the frag, even though lots of damage has been done. It's Buddha 1v3. Trying to recover this one. He leaps his way through, but he leaps into the Dumao headshot. And the talent...
Beautiful headshots to both DGT and Try, and they're flying their way through a donut. And here comes some A-main pressure as well. So David hot under the collar to start out this map. He goes down. Buddha gets gooshed. And there should be a bomb plant here, and honestly, a pretty much locked in round at this point.
Nothing that Buda and Max can do about this. Just some exit frags for some bonus cash, perhaps. 1 kill apiece so far. If Demal gets one, we've got a lovely team ace in action. But, yeah, it's removed in the end. Buda.
coldzera's posted up into cave, and he gets one offered up, tries to look for another, but just a little bit off in that crosshair placement. Max capitalizes. So into the 3v4. Again, very difficult to break through, and that should secure the round there for Max.
Yeah, the support from DGT as well. They can now double peek. Oh, I say double peek. They actually mistimed that 3-2-1 swing slightly there. And we've seen Lato clutch more than once today. That one on Anubis is certainly one to write home about. But only 43 health this time around. Needs 2 clean headshots, just like that Anubis clutch. So he repeat the feat, but this time it's 1 player from behind and 1 player from in front, and yeah, David's going to easily catch.
Again, NQZ goes for that banana fight and he loses. And Try has just gotten free range down to fight, but again, Lotto shutting things down. 2 quick kills. But are they aware of Max stuck in a cave? Surely now they are. But
oh yeah, that was actually a little bit tighter than he would have wanted. I'm surprised Max actually showed his hand there. I'm not sure he necessarily needed to do so. I think it was an unknown factor, him being in that position. But look at the push from David. This should be an easy deal with Demal, and there we go. He catches him on transition, trying to team up with Lato. Lato is forced to try and play the headshot, and is fast A plays, and actually fast plays for both sides. That's a beautiful hold down from David. Goodness me, and he knows exactly what that one is. Max, nice crosshair position to deal with Demal, but he's taking a lot of damage from that. To try and reposition straight into the cubby, but Try. Oh, he doesn't need an AWP. M4A4 is enough for him, and David will tap down next from long range. Lato, 100 health, but Try's going to get tagged down though, and that's actually the bomb dropped in mid, and surely Demal doesn't get away. Surely he doesn't. Well, he has. 3v3 recovered thanks to David again. They are going in toward these players, and it's an absolute leap from Lato. I don't know, maybe he's playing Apex Legends to be that high up in the air. Goodness me. But Demal only has a P2000, but still, there are many guns to be collected. They are being covered, of course, by DGT, so it's probably unlikely he's going to be able to nab one, but he's found one now. He just gets a little bit closer to it, but no, DGT stops him, so...
No harm, no foul.
Oh,
quick out mid. Awesome from DGT.
Wow. That's a wipeout. All the duels going 9Z's way again. Cold was very content to try and put in one of his, bounce flashes off the top. Oh, okay, NQZ. This is actually doable now. Look at the HP on Try and DGT. Does he have any information on where they're coming from? Always going straight toward the bomb. This is such an important duel, and he misses it close up.
No.
Those 2 kills come in, and now NQZ's pushing forward for more, and it's a good reaction and good information to drop the bomb as well. But they're letting them have it, so Buda can recover this.
Very split up here, 9Z. Even though the bomb is recovered, you've got David out in mid, DGT watching for an A main push out on A. So they're going to have to take a little bit of time to recongregate before they try to hit a site. They've got a lot of money, at least to attempt this. And so they'll look to try to take cave. I'm not necessarily sure how deep yet. David actually doesn't even want to bother going all the way through. So I think they'll just wait for this smoke to fade and have a little bit of an execute onto this B site. Try to overwhelm some of these side anchors.
NQZ's here though. And there's going to be no flash available for this cave position, but it's a big swing from David, and that forces the incendiary to be deployed. Lato gets one spam now as the only thing that David can resort to, considering he's locked behind that molly, and NQZ is just taking this round by the scruff of the neck. David will finally spam him down, but he's 1 versus 4 now. And with 12 seconds to go, this round is done.
Well done to NQZ to first get the trade onto next and not let Try get away. Fast in the B though.
Oh, I like this. A change up in pace. Finally. It's been a while since we've seen this. It's going to be very powerful, of course, with the changes to this map, but counter flashes are really good, and next long range spray manages to get that frag eventually, but only 1 for 1 until Cold shows up. This is solid. Try knows that Cold is locked into that corner though. He's looking to try and trade it. Arm spotted. Frag taken. Lato creeping forward, looking for DGT, and that's a great find. That relaxes the situation. NQ, but that resmoke is bounced off the edge of him. Is he aware of Buddha? Well, he most certainly is now. Now he's trying to delay as much time as possible. And next, actually does a really good job to waste the clock and get one. But that's a shot and a half from David. Opposite site gets attacked in the midst of all the action. While Cold may have caught Max trying to go for a big flank. This round now basically hangs on Domao coming in from this lurk. Try, I think he knows that he's coming, and that's a frag back in response. 2 versus 2. He finds David long range as well. It's all down to DGT. 21 kills in the game, needs 23 to send his team to that point. But look at...
But he can't get here as quickly as he'd like, and David reads the A main aggression.
Wow.
Huge kill for the Chilean. And a bomb plant should come in for 9Z. Lotto does pull things back, but the bomb, it's in the open. 25 seconds left, so time isn't necessarily the biggest of issues. But they don't necessarily have a way to cross, and Lotto gets one. Position known, and David's running to get things converted. And it gets really dicey there.
On the action for now. The action is going into a B eventually. Max up close with the dualies, flashes mains. Everyone's very blind for a very long amount of time. And then DGT peeks from C. There's the full force, as I can say. Nice spam from this point off the try. Actually managed to get a headshot from that. And David actually a bit of a whiffy spray on the first, manages to nab it, then Natu has time to finish him off, and a wild set of trades on the site before coldzera gets himself 2 taps with the Tech 9. M4 picked up as well, but they have no idea that Max is so close. Actually, Cold recovers for that frag, and now Buddha has to rush in to finish.
And at the worst, if they can get 3 kills, they certainly would have done enough damage to rectify it.
Oh, they're very content to going very aggressive, aren't they? Already early doors, even with the lack of economy at this stage, and another dink comes through. Try only just gets away with that. Lato 1 HP, DGT 9, Try 10. Oh, numbers are fun, but Cold will go down, and QZ, even though he answers back for 1, is now 13 HP between the final 2 players. Surely Lato can't get one more, being so low. Tries playing the smart off angle as well. Just the 1 bullet needed, now he's been spotted. There it is. Now the utility flying in, that's exactly what they'll do, but goodness me, that headshot from Nex is disgusting. But NQZ decides to charge straight through towards CT, and that charged straight into the headshot of DGT. Try actually, did he actually hit his teammate there? Looked like he may have done through the edge of that smoke, but in the end it's not going to matter. Domao, MP9, look how deep the bomb is in spawn. That is a massive oversight to have the player with the bomb pushing in so deep. Domao has to fight his way out, gets himself a kill. Nice headshot on David, but there are 2 players ready.
Great man advantage to start things off for 9Z, and they're going to try to take Banana again. Maybe a bit overzealous. Domao capitalizes. And so a little bit of map control gleaned to the T's. I think David might have spotted Lotto's swing back out there. But the triple stack from 9Z has been swiftly evoked. They're going to try to retake this instantaneously. Great little flashbang there, but next pops his head off. Buddha goes down. DGT tries to pull things back, but it's just 2v2. Look at the HP, man. It's just so hard to get into sight.
Try going to be under some pressure here, though. I know the HP is an issue, but it is the AWP after all. Cold is now in toward Paul. He can leap on top of the coffins and go for the frag, but the flash is superb. Support from... Oh, I was about to say super support from David, but he's not here on the action just yet. Map, so maybe 9Z would be the best they've played actually on it overall. David will get caught off a little bit, but he adjusts for basically 1 3/4. Buddha comes in and helps out, and soon, and DGT is going to have to run away very soon. Cold actually pushes super aggressively and manages to take him out, but Max was the insurance policy. Up through top mid and up towards short, and Buddha only gets 1 with that AUG. He's been very successful with that AUG so far, but only 1 this time. Next, trades it, but David is in the right position again. And this might force 00Nation to go for a bit more of a solo play. He was being considered by Domao to perhaps flank the B bomb site, but he'd rather help NQZ. The time on the clock means that that's not a possibility. Max toward the back of the site, and he hits their dink. But goodness me, still gets to kill. And now 1 HP, 1 bullet needed. David has 4 left, tries to connect it. Look at this boost for next with that save below. That could be really important, but they spot it straight away. And of course they know the second player's directly underneath him. wipeout of the B defense. And that's 15 confirmed straight away.
One last buy, and it'll have to be 11 rounds straight if we want to talk overtime here. And with how confident players like Buddha are right now, it's going to get very...
We'll get caught by David. That's pretty big. And the Glock. No way. Demao is actually feels like he's fortunate to be alive. You wouldn't say that about a Glock versus M4 duel too often. But look where David is. He's actually in between the play right now. I don't believe Lato has any idea that he's kept so far forward, but Dumao's aware of that possibility, and Lato was looking for it. So even though David was actually in between the play there, escape with the frag. DGT has this AK though, and he has Kevlar too. But 00Nation are rotating into the correct position, but DGT just wins the duel towards CT. And Dumao can't really afford to face this on 9 HP, so he might have to allow the bomb plant to come through here. This would be a sad way for 00Nation to lose. Max could even take this kill on the P250, but no. It's going to have to all be DGT. 22 and 11 in this game. Does get the frag, but now he's so very low. 11 health, and NQ's...
Brackets control, and Buddha rips Nexus head off in Graveyard. Still not aware of Coldzera. He's not willing to swing, but as soon as he does, he also gets his head taken off. And now into the 3v5, Max gets an incredible frag of his own. And a 2v5 A-site retake. It feels inevitable. 9Z have definitely locked in their grand final spot here in the IM Dallas close qualifiers for South America.
Yeah, very deserved as well. It's been a great performance on Inferno. NQZ gets ripped away by David, and it's a superb result for 9Z. It took them a little while to get over the line, but in the end, I think you have to say over the balance of the series, considering the fight they showed, it was deserved. I mean, Ancient got a bit closer than they maybe would have